Hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right, and today we have got a fun candy corn wreath for you to watch. So y'all come on in and get comfortable, and we are going to make a candy corn Halloween wreath.
That's right. And
or fall wreath.
Yeah,
really.
I am so excited about this. So
yes,
welcome everyone.
I love candy corn anyway. I love candy corn. And so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one, guys. So say hello when you hop on. If you are watching us live, just type live in the comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. If you are watching us on replay, please be sure to type replay in the comments. And again, tell us where you are seeing us from.
Yes.
We are going to have fun today making this candy corn wreath.
Yes, who has already decorated for fall? I have.
Well, yes, I have to.
Yep.
I have to, but we did go to the pumpkin patch today, and so I got a few more pumpkins to put out.
Yes, and I got to babysit baby Bennett today, and he was so precious. Oh my goodness, he's growing up too quick. They always grow up too quickly.
He is getting big.
Yes, but he was precious.
Hey, Bonnie, welcome.
Hello,
Judy. We're so glad to have you here, and Barbara.
Yes.
Y'all be sure to share this with your friends because we are going to have fun making this wreath today. Hey, Mary.
That's right.
So, like I said, we're making a candy corn wreath. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different, a little bit fun, whimsical. Let us know if you are a fan of candy corn, or if it grosses you out.
Yes, put yes or no. Do you love candy corn or do you not?
I am in it is the worst candy in the
She cannot
world.
stand it. I love it.
Great.
So, yeah. Now, I can't eat much of it at one time because it will start to make you go, ugh. But I love it. I always cannot wait for the candy corn.
Yeah, so we're totally on opposite ends of this.
Yeah. So how about you? Which do you prefer? Do you like candy corn or do you not like candy corn?
Now, I don't like to eat candy corn, but I do think it's really cute, so I am excited about this. Hey, Debbie. Hello,
and
Lisa from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome.
Welcome, yes. And as you see, we are doing something. We're using mesh. We normally do not, and this is poly burlap mesh that we're using, and we normally do not do mesh a whole lot, but sometimes. But these like this candy corn wreath, it just screamed for mesh. Yeah, so this is one of those times that it just screamed for it.
Yeah,
so,
and you got to have fun and whimsy, and that is what we're going to do today.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and show them what we're working with.
All right, and the first thing I want to do is show you this beautiful rag bow that I've got. I'm going to try to get up here close without getting it in the glue for you to see.
Ooh, yeah, that is really
Isn't that gorgeous? And this was made by a friend of ours, Susan Chatterton, and she is with Sue's Passion Designs on Etsy, and she has tons of gorgeous rag bows and other things, and I am just in love with this one, and I have been waiting to make this. She sent it to me and I said, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I know what I'm going to do with it, and I just had to wait for everything to get here, but now it's here and I'm so excited about it.
It is really pretty, and I don't know if you can see, but it has this really sparkly
black
crystal brooch in the center.
Perfect.
But we're actually going to show you two versions. So if you want to make one with a rag bow, you can do that. Of course, you can purchase these rag bows, or you can make one yourself.
Yes.
And we will link a tutorial showing you how to make your own rag bow if you wanted to do that as well. But today I'm going to also make a whimsical bow, and I'm going to show you how to make that in just a minute. So hers will have the rag bow, and mine will have the whimsical bow.
And that's going to be the difference.
It'll just be two different options for you.
Now, and we also, what else we've got to work with? We've got some pretty candies. We've got some candy corn, because we had to have some candy corn. So we've got some candy corn picks and just some sparkly little curly picks and some flowers, and then we've got our Gerber daisies. And what we did was, and Amanda's going to show you how to do that. We have glued this to the center. Show them how they came.
Yeah, so this is just just a daisy, just an orange. Actually, this came from the summer flowers.
Yes.
But it's one that we just had. You know, we had a bush of them. Now, this was actually a pick. It came with 3 of these little balls. It came with 3 of them. They're a very lightweight styrofoam.
Yeah.
So what we did, we just took it right off the stick.
Just pop it right off.
Just like that. And then I'm using my glue skillet. If you had a glue gun, you would just use your glue gun. And I'm just dipping just the bottom. And it's really lightweight, like I said. And I'm going to glue it right there to the center of the flower. And I got a little bit of glue on there, but that's okay. I'll just cut that petal right off.
Yeah. But look how cute. Is that not cute? And, you know, we do this a lot. We've done it for years and years with Christmas designs where we will put, you know, peppermint candy or something, fake peppermint candy, not real, but we will put something like that in the center of daisies because it's just the perfect flower, the way that it all falls out to expose the center. So it just works perfectly for that kind of thing.
Now, we also have this pumpkin. She's already got hers in.
I already put mine in.
I'll put mine in just a little bit and show you how to do that. But this is a candy corn pumpkin.
Yep. So it's perfect for fall.
It is. It's felt covered. It just came with the pumpkin, and we put the stem in. There's a little hole in the bottom, and that's the way it came. And I just put some glue on the end of a stick and just kind of worked it through
just a leftover stem, something like that. You could just cut it and use that for it.
Yeah. So we'll show you that again in a minute when I put that in.
Yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and show them how to put the mesh on the grapevine because we are using a grapevine.
Yes, we are. And I said we are using our poly burlap is what we're using. And what we did to start with was you could use your pipe cleaners or anything like that if you wanted to. We always have a 26 gauge floral wire everywhere, so I just use that. No sense in using something different, so I just cut off a great big long piece just so that I don't have to cut it more often. And I just take the end of the mesh just like this, and this would be any kind of mesh that you were using. It would be fine. And I just go to the back of the wreath, and you'll see all I did was I just took the end and just curled it under just like that. Now I'm going to take my wire and just kind of run it around that, and then I'm just going to wire it to a place right on the back. And that's how I get started with the mesh. That's well, if I can get that wire through there. That is I put this on the back because I don't want this piece to be seen. So I just go ahead and wire that just like this. And then since I've got my big long piece, I just cut it off so that I can use this for my next piece. Now I'll just turn it over so that I've got the front of my wreath, and I take this is about 12 inches. I don't measure it. You do not have to be precise with this, but I just take it, just a big lump of it about 12 inches down, and just kind of hold on to it. And then I just kind of push it up just like that. You see I've got it straightened out, and I just kind of push it up to about 3 inches or so from where I started, but this is in the front. And then I just use my wire to wire that piece on just like this. Now that I've got it started, I continue on around the outside. I just bring my mesh just like that. I'm going to cut this off. And then I bring my mesh and I just kind of pull it all together, bring it down, and then I push it up so that it's about 3 inches from where I tied it last. And then I just put my wire through again and just wire it on this piece on. Now I continue all the way around the outside, and then once I get the outside done, then I do not cut the mesh or anything. I just move to the inside. So if this was the last piece on the outside, I would just continue on and just put my next piece on the inside and go all the way around the inside. Now once I'm finished with it, I take it around back and I do the same thing. I loop it up like this and then just attach it. I cut it off. If I've not used the whole roll, I'll cut it off, loop it up in just a small loop, and then just attach it to the back again, because this will be out of the way. You won't see it. And
we're really
very easy.
We're going to cover up this wreath, so it does not have to be precise. That's what is great about the way that we do these. Yes. You don't have to be precise about it. It just takes us a few minutes. We kind of throw it on. You don't have to measure perfectly anything.
No, and that is, yes, exactly. And, now, of course, if you want to measure, feel free. You can do that. But you definitely don't have to.
Yeah, and so that's what's fun about this. So this is what it looks like when it's completed. We've gone all the way around the outside and then all the way around the inside, like she said again. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Now, I'm going to show you real quick how I did the curls.
Okay.
Now, let me just... I need scissors. Can I... Oh, here's some. I got them. Okay, let me just cut this piece off here.
And we just made 6 of these little curls. They're so simple to make. Yeah. And I'll show you in just a few minutes how to attach those. They're very, very simple.
Now, to do the curls, I'm just going to go about 10 inches. What I do, and I've shown this before, I just kind of hold it up about right there and I just cut. You do not have to, again, be very precise, but if you want to, if you feel better being precise, that's perfectly okay. Then I just bring it here like this and I just curl it forward until I get my double curls just like that. Then once you've got them both curled towards the center, then I just pinch it off in the middle, put a piece of my wire through, and then I've got it ready to go on the wreath. And hand me one of those and let me just show them. And see, I just twist the wire here in the back, so those are ready. Now I know that I particularly like the poly burlap just because you can get the colors are so bright and vivid with the poly burlap. However, it does unravel and just fray kind of bad. So there's several things you can do for that. You can use a burn cutter thing. You can use something like that. I don't choose to do that. What I do, I use hairspray. I just kind of spray the ends really good with hairspray. And that, now they may fray a little bit, but it helps so that they don't fray very much that way. But you can also use spray glue or something like that, but I just use hairspray.
And we're going to put so much on it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the bow. We're making a whimsical bow for this one. And like I said, she's going to use the rag bow. I'm going to use the whimsical. And it's just 2 different options for you. So I have already... First, I'll show you my ribbons. I've already got all of my ribbon tails cut. Uh-oh. Trying to fall down on me. So I have some cute candy corn ribbon, because it's a candy corn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is cut at 14 inches. I've got some black and white, and this came from Sam's.
Yeah.
That's also cut at 14 inches. I've got some polka dot. This one is 13, cut at 13 inches. Now, these are all wired ribbon, okay? And these 3 are 2.5 inch ribbons. And then I have 2 1.5 inch. This one's cut at 12 and this one 11. So we just kind of went down. Let's see, wire. There we go. So I am using a Bowdabra Bow Maker to make this bow today. And I'm just going to cut a big long piece of wire, about 28 inches or so. And I'm going to fold it over just like that. So I've got an open end here, and then I've got my open ends, and then I've got a little loop, okay? And so I put it down into the Bowdabra and tuck it under just like that. Okay, so I'm going to start with my candy corn ribbon.
That is so cute.
Yeah, I like this ribbon. Okay, and so for this, it's patterned on one side, it's blank on the other side, so you always want to make sure if it's patterned on one side that you put your pattern side face down. So I've got about an inch over here on my left hand side, and I'm going to make my loop. Now this is not, I'm not measuring this, but these are about 6 inches, and I'm going to do 4 of these, okay? And because this ribbon is different on each side, you have to twist. So every time you make a loop, you're going to twist. And these loops are all going to be the same size, about 6 inches. Okay, so I'm going to make 4 of those. I need my scissors back. Oh, that I gave you. Didn't I give you scissors?
No.
Maybe not.
I think I got them out of, but it don't matter.
Here somewhere. It's probably under all that
Yeah,
stuff.
they are. That's
all right. So I've got 4 loops there. So now I'm going to add in my black and white stripes. Just like that. Now I'm going to do these 6 inches as well, so they'll be the same size as the candy corn ribbon. Again, this isn't quite the same on both sides, so I'm going to make sure I put my prettiest side face down and make my loop. And I just hold it up against the one before it and just make sure it's the same size. If you wanted to measure, you could. I just don't usually do that.
Well, we've made thousands and thousands and thousands of bows.
Well,
so.
I'm just, you know, even if it, I just don't, I'm not that precise. Like,
No.
I'm like the cook that doesn't, you know.
Don't use the recipe.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I can't imagine where she
That's
gets
why I'm not a
that.
very good baker.
Can't imagine where she gets that.
All right, so I'm going to make 4 loops of that as well. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far, and we're just really stacking them.
One
Tail
right on top
loops,
of the other.
tail loops. So I'm going to add in this, and this has a lot of fun patterns in this because we want it to be really fun and whimsical. So I'm only going to do 2 loops of this one, and I'm going to make these just a little bit shorter. Now this one does have 2 pretty sides, but I'm going to put the side with the big dots down, face down. Okay, so I'm going to make my loop, and I'm just going to make this just a little bit shorter than the one before it. Okay, so these are about 5.5 inches. I would really say these are probably about 5-inch loops. Well, I'll go ahead and make 4. I didn't know if I had that much of this ribbon left, but I think I do, so I'll go ahead and make 4 of these.
I love this ribbon.
Because it is cute. Okay, and I'm just stacking it on, and every time I get done with a ribbon, I go ahead and cut it off. So, okay, and now I'm going to just add in some plain orange, this a shimmery, kind of glittery looking orange, and this is 1.5 inch. Okay, now these I'm just going to make even smaller. So these are going to be about 4-inch loops.
She's just stepping down a little bit every time. But you see, she's keeping her finger, or one of her fingers, in the center so that it don't all come flying out.
I'm going to only make 2 of these. I'm going to cut that off. All right, and now I'm going to add in some polka dots, some more dots, Swiss dots.
I love Swiss dots.
And that kind of matches the 2.5 inch we've got. And you know, you're stacking them in there, and that's a lot of ribbon, so you really do want to kind of keep a hand on it most of the time and just push down to make sure you've got room. And this is really the same on both sides, but I'm going to make these even shorter. These are just going to be little 3-inch loops. And I'm going to do 4 of these.
So cute.
Okay, make sure those are about the same size. Now this ribbon is kind of thin, so it's a little bit finicky to work with. I don't know where that came from. Oh, and I was going to tell you guys, because I know some of you were asking, all of the fun little candy corn stuff, I believe is from Craft Outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I think this may be actually Dollar Tree ribbon.
Well, no, it says it was $4.99.
Oh, maybe not.
So I can't remember where I got it, to tell you the truth.
So this is what it looks like in the Bowdabra. So I'm going to take it out now. So I pull, I put my fingers through my loop here and kind of pull up. I've always got my hand right there in the center. If you don't, all your loops and stuff will just go flying. So you want to make sure you're holding on to that all the time. And so I put my two ends right through the loop and I bring it out and kind of wiggle it back and forth. But I hold it down like on the table to make sure that it stays in there real tight. Come around to the back. And then I twist several times. Let me make sure I got that tight enough. Okay. So several times you want to twist. 5 or 6 times. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it comes out. It's just a wad of loops.
Yeah.
So now we have to do the fun part. We have to fluff it. And so to do that, you just take one tail or loop one way and one another. And you just go around the whole bow and just fluff it out. You just take your hand right there and just fluff out all your pretty loops. And so this is a little bit, I've said this before, but this is a little bit time consuming. I try to do it fast on here, but you know, it will take you a little bit of time. So just know that. And
yep,
so
sometimes I spend
a
lot of time just getting it just right. So
because you want to get try to get your colors separated and stuff, and all your little patterns. But you just go all around the whole bow just like that, just pulling one way and another all the way around. But this is so fun. I love these colors.
I love these colors too.
Okay, and what I do, I'll kind of look at my tails, especially the ones in the center, and if they look a little long, I'll just kind of trim them up just a little bit because I don't want them too long.
Yeah, and it's better to leave them a little longer.
Yeah, I'd rather have them
and cut them after it's made.
So I'll probably trim these up just a tad. And I did dovetail my ends too. I don't know if I said that earlier, but you just kind of get everything where you want it.
So beautiful.
I'm not going to spend too much time because I know I will fluff and refluff.
Yeah, you have to do it a bunch.
After we get it on the wreath. So I'm not going to do that too much right now. But so like she said just a little while ago, we already have these pre-done.
Yeah.
So I am going to put this bow right in this bottom center, just like she has that one.
Mm-hmm.
So first I need to find out where my how it lays. I think that's
better.
Probably. Well,
here, you want me to take this off so you want to fill?
Yeah, it's okay.
You got it.
I think I'll put it right about here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of move around the mesh and attach it right to the grapevine. Hopefully I've got this in the center.
Yeah.
I've got it stuck there. And I may have to rearrange, but if I do, that's okay.
Yep, no problem. So how cute is that?
So it's just kind of sitting up there on top of the mesh. There.
Yep, so pretty.
Okay. All right, and so now
you're gonna put your curls.
So this is where we're gonna start with our bow. Now we're gonna add in our bright orange
Yeah.
pearls. Like we showed you earlier, we've got these, we just use 26 gauge floral wire. You can use zip ties,
Yeah,
you can use
pipe cleaners,
whatever.
anything. Whatever you have handy. We are big proponents of using what you've got handy. So that's what we do. So one's going to go straight up at the top.
So I'm going to put one right about the 12 o'clock, right at the very top.
Right at the very top. So
and I am kind of weaving it through.
Weaving our wire through the grapevine.
The grapevine, yeah. Just like that. And I'm going to wire it right to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there again, we're going to have so much on it. It doesn't have to be exactly precise.
No. And then the next one, I'm going to take over here probably about, what is that, like 2 o'clock?
Yeah, I'd say about 2
o'clock-ish. And wire that one right around.
And now this is something too, you don't have to add that. You could just use the yellow, but I just like having the little pops of the orange through that.
Alright, and now
I'm gonna... You want me to put one on this side?
You can. Want to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that having the orange in there is really cute.
I think it is too.
I think it kind of makes it.
It does.
Plus we want to tie in that bow.
Yeah.
And actually I would have used a little bit more yellow in the bow, but I thought I had some plain yellow and I'm out.
Are we out?
Yeah, we're out.
Oh,
so I didn't want to use any pattern.
Yep.
So I just didn't use it, but if you had it, I think it would look cute.
Yeah, it would be cute. Okay, so now we get to start the fun stuff of decorating this.
And I'm gonna put this last one about,
she's putting her last one.
5 o'clock or so on the wreath.
And like she said earlier, all of these little extra goodies all came from Craft Outlet.
Yeah. Trying to get that, weave that in there.
I'm gonna get that tag off because it is.
This is the worst wreath known to man, too.
Yeah.
It's like a very not.
But I was thinking.
This is a good.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were about to say, but I was about to say.
It's a good one for mesh.
Yeah, like the ones that are not great and we kind of throw to the side.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier.
Because they have a bunch of holes in them and stuff. They're the ones that we save for when we do these kind of projects.
Exactly. Just like this one is the same way. So those work well for any kind of mesh. We've got our cute little, well, first she's got to put her pumpkin in. And see, we've just kind of...
where we're at so far.
Yep.
Show you all that.
Isn't that cute? Now she's going to put her pumpkin in, and she showed you how she just put the stick. So you just kind of move the mesh out of the way so that you can get the stick down into the grapevine. So that's what she is doing now.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, which direction do we do it this way?
Do it towards me.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just dip my end right there into the glue. Again, if you don't have a glue skillet, you just use your glue gun, but you just want to make sure you have some good hot glue. And I'm kind of putting it in at an angle.
Yeah.
So that it's almost three-dimensional, like it's coming out at me just a little bit.
Yeah, you want to kind of look like it's popping out.
And so I'll move my little tails and my loops around that, so it's kind of like it's peeking out. Of course, mine's gonna be a little bit different because I've got
because she does have the bow instead of the rag bow.
But that's okay.
Yeah. That's what we wanted to show you, the two different things you could do with it.
So it's almost kind of out of the wreath. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
Like popping out.
Okay, and now we've got our cute little lollipops. And if you didn't want to buy these are we have a video showing exactly how you can make these using yarn, so you can you could link that video.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I bet these are hard, aren't they?
They're not too hard, actually.
Not too bad. Nope, they're not bad.
These will make really good stir sticks. I'm going to save those.
Yes, we'll have to save those. Those are great. We love anytime we can save the sticks. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and the first one I want to kind of be coming out of the top at an angle, kind of like this. So we're going to have one right like this and one coming out of the bottom like this. So that's how they're going to be. So I'm going to dip my glue in, and this one I'm just going to move my mesh out of the way and have this going in at an angle. Now these stems are kind of thick, so you're going to have to work at getting them in there. But
what do you have at? Like, are you at the very top?
Yeah, at the very top, okay. Probably. Well, not quite. Okay. See, it's look
kind of at an angle.
Yeah, kind of at an angle.
I see where you're at.
And then this one is going to go down here on the left side. Your left, because you're working on the table, and we're just gonna.
Am I right?
I mean, you're right.
Am I right? Because I'm left-handed.
Because you're left-handed.
Unless I put this backwards, maybe I did.
I don't know. Anyhow, we're doing it here. This is where it's going.
I think I did do it. Did I do it backwards?
Did you do it? It don't matter if you did.
Oh well.
It'll be all. They'll be great for double doors then. So,
Luann, I did find my wire cutters. They were not in the place they were supposed to be.
Excuse me.
She found my wire cutters.
Your wire cutters? Did you hear her? Yes.
Well, my wire cutters were found.
They were found. Her mama found her wire cutters. Yes, I did. Hunted everywhere, but I finally found them. And of course, they were exactly what we thought up under stuff.
Yeah,
so
not where they're supposed to be.
Not where they're supposed to be. That's just the way it works. Okay. So now, since we have these, isn't that so cute? Mm-hmm. Since we have our little cutesy flowers, we want to go ahead and put these in. So the first one I am going to put right up here in the very top. So there again, I'm just kind of moving my mesh out of the way.
Got mine over a little bit more than you do, but I think it's I think
it's fine. It's fine.
I'll rearrange if I need to.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about these, you can kind of bend them how you want them. So look where I put. Do you see where I've got that kind of just right there in the center? And then we're going to put one on each side. So this one's going to go right in here. And to put these in, you see that I just kind of move the mesh around so that I can see the grapevine, and then just pop it right in there.
Those are really cute.
Aren't these just the cutest?
I need to get this
So we've got one up here in the top, and then two on the sides. They are so cute. Okay, now I want to add my little glitter picks, and these are cute too, but I'm going to kind of straighten them out just a little bit because they're a little bent. Okay. Now that's gotten messed up. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to put my first one right up here in the top.
Yeah, these are fun. So anytime we can use glitter, anything, I love it.
I do too. Just gonna have that kind of coming out of the, I've got it kind of facing you a little bit, sort of. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna have one on each side. So I'm gonna move my mesh. And the good thing about something like this that is so fun, you can do anything that you know you want to do with these. I'm trying to decide, do I want this one on this other side, or do I?
Well, I was putting mine behind all of them, but I don't have to. I can move them.
Oh, I put one down in the bottom.
Oh, well, I did mine different, I guess.
Yeah, but I kind of like yours, so I may change my mind. I think I'm going to put one over here. I may not put them behind everyone, but I think I am going to put it right there. Now, I'll tell you something else you could do if you wanted to. Is you could take these apart and use them each one separately if you wanted to. Just when you're pulling them apart, just be really careful that you don't, tear them up. But you can do that. I have done that several different times.
I'm not really happy with where my pumpkin is at.
You can't get it right where you want it.
Well, because I feel like, I'm not going to say it, because then y'all, if I say it, what I
Then
think it
they'll
looks
see,
like, then you'll see it, and then you'll never be able to unsee it. So I'm not going to say it.
Now I'm dying to know what she sees in it. Let me look. Let me see if I can see
I feel
it.
like it looks like a cupcake.
Like a
I
cupcake?
feel like my pumpkin looks like a cupcake in there.
I don't see a cupcake, I'm telling you.
Okay, well, maybe that's just, hopefully
Do
that's
y'all
just
see a
me, and y'all don't
cupcake?
see a
Yes or
cupcake.
no? Because I don't see a cupcake.
Maybe that's just me.
Hey, I don't know, but that's funny.
I'm trying to make it so you can
See?
tell it's a pumpkin and not a cupcake.
Yeah. Can you, I guess you can tell it's a pumpkin. I hadn't thought about it. It looks like a
for some
pumpkin
reason,
to me.
I think it's the way it's sticking out of the bow.
Maybe.
It kind of looks like it. To
Yeah.
me, like, if I looked from afar, it looks like kind of like a cupcake. I don't know.
Kind
Maybe
of like
it's
a
just me.
cupcake. Who knows?
Maybe I'm seeing things. I've been
Yeah.
at the pumpkin patch all day with little kids.
Yeah,
so-
she's had a tiring day. Okay, now I do want to add some of my little yellow sunflowers and some other little things before I add my candy corn. So,
Okay, Bonnie says she doesn't see a cupcake, so maybe it's
Yay,
just me. That's
good.
Good to know.
because I didn't see one either, and I was like,
And Louisa says, yes, I see a cupcake. So.
uh-oh. So I guess it just depends on what you
Well,
see.
we have a candy cane flavored cupcake.
Candy
corn flavored cupcake here.
Hey, this is what you get when you do a live after she's been at the pumpkin patch all day. Yeah.
With like
with
50
little
kids.
yeah, with a bunch of little kids. Yeah.
candy
That's the
canes, candy corn,
Whatever. It's candy.
It's October, so my mind's already starting to think
you're
about
thinking
Christmas.
about Christmas already. Okay. I've got one here at just kind of under my, I guess that's, what is that, 9 o'clock, and then
I have to do mine a little different because I got my
you got your things in different places. That's all right. That is all right. That's what's so great about wreaths. You can do all kinds of things. I think I want this one to be just kind of right in here.
So y'all let us know if you are happy that it is October. I love the month of October.
I know. Well, it's your birthday month. This is her birthday month.
It's my birthday month. It's my little girl's
daughter's,
birthday
yep.
month. It's my husband's birthday month. So we have a lot of
Yep, October's a
October.
big deal here. Yep. it
babies in our
is.
family.
Yep. I have some little orange. I think these are little ranunculuses. They are so cute. I'm just going to put a couple of these in. And I'm just kind of moving. Every time that I put something in, I just kind of move my mesh over so that I can get it to the grapevine, so I can weave it in there. And to me, that is the advantage of using the grapevine as opposed to using the wire frames and all, is because you do have that ability to kind of get things to stay really secure, weaving them in and that kind of thing. And I love that about using them. So I've got one on one side over here and one on the other. just like that. I've got some little, well, I've got a third. Let me go ahead and put my third in. I'll put my third one over the side of my bow.
And the good thing about this is you don't have to, I mean, everything doesn't have to be so symmetrical and perfect with these kind, because
it definitely does not.
We really just want it to be fun and whimsical.
Yep. I'm going to put some of my berries up here in the top. And honestly, you can decorate this as much or as little, just use a few little things, because that's one thing about using the orange and the yellow, because that is going to show everybody that it's candy corn. And so if that's the theme that you're going for, you certainly can not have to cover it, the whole thing, if you didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, just a couple things and it would be pretty.
Yeah, really. It definitely would. So that is all up to your preference. And now we've got our little billy balls that we have used several times, little puff balls, and these I think will just be so cute in it. So I'm going to just sprinkle these around. I just think these go so perfectly with this.
Yeah, I love these. We have used them so much. In
I
fact,
know.
she was like, do you think they're tired of us using these? I said,
these?
wow, they're so cute.
They are, though.
They're so cute and perfect.
I just love them, and we've used them in several different things, and I love it because they are just
add
adorable to
so
me.
Cute.
They really do. They're so cute.
So we're just kind of sprinkling these around.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Wherever you think they're cute.
Yep. I've kind of framed my pumpkin sort of with them, so they're kind of around my pumpkin. All over me.
And of course, if you're like us, you like a lot of flowers, you could do more. Or if you prefer less, do less.
Yep, that's what's good. It's your design. That's what we tell our members of our Design with the Pros group. You make it your own with the things that you add. We just give you the ideas, and then you do
make it your
what
own.
Works for you. Okay, now I'm going to add some
Margaret says, how do you fix flowers that have been mashed?
Well, let me see if I can find... Let me find one. Hold on a second.
Sure, we have some of those around here.
Well, I've got a flower. It hadn't... Well, this one would be good. Let me show you this. Okay, let's just show this one of these. If, a lot of times you'll get them and they'll kind of be like that. They'll just be mashed and look terrible. Well, what you can do is hold on to the bottom. You see I've got my fingers around the bottom, and then take your fingers into the middle and just twist the middle. Don't let the other part move, but just twist the middle. When you do that, then it fluffs it back out. If it's one like this, here's one that's another one that's kind of mashed. See how it's more elongated and all? You know, I don't like that. I want it to be round like it's supposed to be. So just put your fingers just like that. Just hold on to the back. Take your fingers into the middle and then just twist it. And then it opens it up. So it's really, that's the way to, and you can do that with just about any flowers, unless it's something like this, like a sunflower. And then I would use a steamer. Is what I would have to do. Or you can, a lot of times you can just use the blow dryer. Just, you know, blow dry it right down on it so that it blows in the direction you want the petals to go. And then a lot of times that will take care of it. But if not, then you would have to use a steamer or something like that. So I hope that helps. Okay, now let's put our candy. Have you put any of your candy corns yet?
No, not yet.
Well, we're just gonna put these all over. So I'm just gonna start, because after all, it's all about the candy corn.
Yeah.
It's making me want some candy corn
Oh,
right
not me.
now. I know.
It's cute, but
It really is. I'm sitting here thinking, I want some candy corn.
Yeah, that is one candy.
I know. She, even as a little
I
girl,
could do without.
I was always tickled when she would get candy corn because
you would eat it?
I would eat it because she did not ever like it. That and that orange candy. You remember those
peanut
orange
things?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking about orange
yeah, the
slices.
orange slices. Oh my goodness. Her grandma would always, not her, your Mima would always try to give her that orange candy, and she did. Oh, she hated it. You remember that? The
Yeah,
orange
well, yeah,
candy.
because I don't like anything orange flavored. I like oranges, but not.
She loves
flavored.
oranges, yeah, but just not orange. The artificial flavored stuff you don't like.
I'm really
Well,
not-
and you don't like orange drink, but you like
not
orange
fla-
juice.
I like, yes, it's got to be real oranges.
Yeah. Yep.
I promise I'm not really that picky, but
not
sounds like I
normally,
am.
but that was one thing she was picky about. I'm just kind of sprinkling these things all over the place. And you could take these apart if you wanted to. And, you know, just use little bits of it. You took some of yours
no, I didn't
apart?
take any apart.
Oh, well, where did...
I'm just sticking them in
you
the
just
center,
got them
kinda.
down in there, yeah.
'Cause I didn't want.
I'm like, I thought I only saw one.
I didn't really. I'm kind of moving them around, so
Yeah.
they kind
Yeah,
of look like they're.
coming all over the place. So what she's doing is she's just kind of taking them like this and moving them.
Yeah.
Which that is a good idea. So I'm borrowing that idea. See why we work good together?
Yeah, we work as a team, right?
Yes, we do.
See some others saying they don't care for candy corn, so at least I'm not. The
You're
only
not
one.
alone, no. I've heard several people say that. Of course, I don't understand it because I love it, but
It's just me.
But I know that some people just don't, and that's okay. Everybody's different.
I don't know what it is about it that I don't like, but
It's
I don't
so
know.
sweet.
I think it is. It's just like
It's
pure
just
sugar.
so
maybe. I
sweet.
don't know.
Yeah. Of course, that's what I do like about it, is that it's so
Maybe.
sweet. Yeah. All right, I got one more. Let me turn it this way and just see where I want to put this one. I think I'm going to pull this one apart and put it in two different places. places.
I'm still messing with this pumpkin over here.
Because it still looks like a cupcake to you. That is so funny. I had no idea that's what you were going to say. I was trying to figure out. A lot of times I can read her mind. This was not one of those because I had no idea you were going to say that it looked like a cupcake. And you can put, like I said, we could keep on adding flowers, adding stuff, cover up more of the mesh if we wanted to. But in this, most of the time that's what I do. But in this instance, I think it just works with the whole theme. So we're not going to cover it all up. And I love, love, love this bow that Susan sent me.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Susan. It is just beautiful. I love it. Isn't that pretty? And look at all the material that's in it. So y'all go check out her page on Etsy at Sue's Passion Designs.
Judy, the pumpkin in the middle is from Craft Outlet. Most everything is from Craft Outlet.
Everything that we use, just about except for the flowers, is from Craft Outlet.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So this is fun. And again, you could add more.
Yeah, and you could keep adding if you wanted to. Like I said, you could cover up, you know, all the mesh if you wanted to. There's all kinds of things. But
you could add a couple more bows to it. There's a lot. Yeah,
you could add more ribbon. You could just keep going. You could add some ribbon tails if you wanted to, or just a few little loops.
Let me see that candy corn ribbon. I think
this.
Might add a little bit of that in there. Why not, right?
Yeah, I was thinking of adding a little of this. I may add just a couple of little loops of this. How cute is that?
Why not just make it a little extra?
Yeah, because you know that's what we like to do. So all we're doing is making just a little. I'm just doing how many? You just did?
I just did 2 loops.
2 loops.
Yeah.
I'm just doing 1 little loop.
But I like that, and I like the I like the stripe too.
I do too.
But
I'm just gonna dovetail these ends. And I'm just tying it on with my wire to the grapevine. Find the end of the grapevine. Where is it? There it is. Let's see. This one. And now to do these kind of little things, let me just show you real quick, because these are easy to do.
Yeah, I need some of that one too, I think.
To dovetail, all you do is you just take your piece of ribbon and you fold it in half, and then you just start at the corner and cut up, and that dovetails it. And then to do a 1 loop little bow, what I'm going to do is I come down, I'd say that's about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches, and just pinch. Just hold it between your finger and your thumb, just a pinch, just like that. And then just make a loop, and then just pinch again. Now if you want 2 loops, like a 2 loop bow, then what you would do at this point, because I've got my little tail and my loop, Then I would just twist and come up under and make another loop just like that, and then just squeeze it all together, all between my finger and my thumb, and then I just pull them up, pull my loops up to make sure that they're even, and then come down about 4 or 5 inches just like that and cut. And then you're just going to take a piece of your wire and go right where you've had it all pinched together, and you're just going to hold it and take your wire around to the back, bend both of your loops and all of your both of your tails forward just like this, and then just twist your wire. It's really, really simple. Now it is, if you have trouble with arthritis or anything like that, it does make it a little difficult. So you can of course do this on the Bowdabra, but that's an easy way to do if you just want to quickly do a little hand tied. Now I don't have this one dovetailed, so I just go ahead and fold it in half just like that, go to the corner, and then just cut up so that it is dovetailed. And then you can just put that wherever you want it in your wreath. You can just tie it. I think I'm going to put it just right up here, just like that. So I got to come around to the back so I can see to get the wire down through here. Another piece of wire, there it is.
And a lot of times I'll just kind of sit it in there for a second and just see what I think about it before I go ahead and wire it in.
Sure.
And then if I like it, I'll put it in.
Yep.
If I don't, I won't.
Exactly. But very, very easy to do.
These are fun. They're just whimsical.
I may add another couple. I don't even know. I know I need one more.
I wanted some of that kind, but I think you used it all.
What, this? I did. I got one little tail left, so I might just use that little tail. So I'm going to dovetail, because as you see, we do not waste anything. We use just about everything. So what I would do to use this tail, you could double it if you wanted to, but I didn't feel like it was long enough. So I'm just going to pinch it however long I want the tail, take my wire just like I do, or you could use a pipe cleaner or anything like that. Just come around where you've got it pinched and twist so that it's held in place. And then I will just cut this side off a little bit just like that, and then just tie it in right about there.
These are
Aren't they fun?
Yeah.
Yep. They're just fun because you can do just about anything that you choose to do. And that's what makes them fun. I can't get, there it is. Could not get to the wire. I don't want to pull it that much.
And this wreath is really great if you were the type that kind of likes more of a fallish Halloween, not a spooky, scary type thing.
Yeah.
This is great for that.
It is.
It's just
So
fun.
there you go. But you can do anything like that. That's what's fun about these. Anything that you like.
Alright, I may play with that some more, but
Yeah, I'm sure I will,
Probably
because
add a little bit more.
it's just fun.
yeah.
These are fun. So y'all go have fun with them.
Alright. Yep. And so, like we said, the rug bow is from Sue's Passion Designs. You can
Yep.
find her on Facebook. You can find her on Etsy.
Mhm.
But she's got some really cute rag bows and some other
Yes,
things.
and
so-
she's got other things too. So go
Yeah.
check her out for sure.
And
Yep.
thank y'all so much for joining us today. I hope
This
y'all
has
had
been
fun. I
fun.
hope y'all had as
Yep.
much fun as we have had today.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, where we have tons of DIY tutorials, all kinds of fun things to keep you busy. If you're watching us on Facebook, y'all be sure to follow our Facebook page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just click the subscribe button and also click the little bell so you do get notified when we release new videos.
That's right. And if you are interested in learning how to make designer wreaths and how to sell those online, get on our wait list for Design with the Pros. We are currently not open, but we will be opening very, very soon. So get on the wait list, and you can get on the wait list on our website.
Yeah, so to get on the wait list for Design with the Pros Club, you can go to our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, click the Join the Club button, and a little pop-up will come up, and just fill in your information there, and we will send you an email when we open that up.
Yep, we sure will. So y'all go get on the list.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.